And normally I film these. Oops, sorry. Lagi film. Sorry. Yeah.
Aku mau foto di sini.
Oh, bentar ya. 1 menit. Sorry. 1 menit ya. Hi guys, my name is Sean. I'm a houseplant enthusiast from Jakarta, Indonesia. Welcome to FLOII 2024, and it is December now, so I don't know when you'll be watching this episode, but I've done 2 episodes here previously, in the last year and the year before, so do check those out. But in this episode, we will see a lot of local and international growers showcasing their best work. There'll be a lot of international buyers here as well, and in this episode, we're going to be formatting a little bit differently from usual. Normally, I go from booth to booth, showcasing what they're growing here, but today I'm going to go genus by genus. So you can actually go straight to the plant group or type that you're into, although I hope that you can keep an open mind, open eye, open heart, and watch this from start to finish because you might discover something in here that will capture your heart.
This background was created by Nico from Tujuan Bumi. Anyways, I did decide to break this show down into 2 episodes due to information and beauty overload. The first episode will be non-aroids, so for those of you looking for monsteras and anthuriums, you'll have to wait until next week. Now, what do I mean by non-aroids? We're talking majestic Platycerium, whimsical cacti, irresistible Hoyas, cunning carnivorous plants, and more. I've placed timestamps for your convenience in case you want to visit specific plants only.
So this is a Hoya lacunosa silver variegated, and it's actually silver as a base, but then they have created the variegated version of this. And Ivan was showing me that the back of the leaf is also variegated. This plant is still very expensive, 35 million. So for some of you early adopters, it's quite fascinating. This is a Hoya peridot. It's actually the offspring from this, which is crazy. And this one has dark leaves, but look at the new leaf. It's like got this dream-like variegation that is very similar to a Dieffenbachia. Quite fascinating. And the variegation on the underside too, oh my gosh. And look at this. This is so stinking cute. It's a Hoya calistophylla. It says GB. And it is 5 million, which is pretty expensive for cutting. Let's put on a new vine, you can see. But it is a dwarf stumpier version of the calistophylla. And one thing to add, I have a really cute nephew. We call him GB. So that's his nickname, but it's the same name as this plant. Beautiful. Look at how the line's shining on it too. This is the normal calistophylla, for example. Also a beautiful plant and beautiful flowers. By the way, catch our episode. I'm gonna link that episode up above to see more Hoyas at Ivan's. This is a new species of Hoya, still considered very rare. And it was found in this silver color. And dari mana? Sorry, it's from Java region. Trenggalek. Yeah. So this is a Hoya Carnivorous from Sumatra and Kalimantan. And it called out to me because it's got this like apple-shaped leaf that reminds me of a Dischidia, and they are actually distant cousins. But look at how beautiful and round the leaves are, even rounder than the Obovada. Pagi-pagi udah live sale, keren banget. Hoya Dekii Morning Dew.
Iya.
Jadi these are the small cuttings, and ini gedenya.
Yang gedenya.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Ini ketemunya di mana dia?
Jadi dulu sebelumnya nih splash-nya kan dikit ya.
Ya.
Terus ya aku seleksi gitu. Aku seleksi terus lama-lama dapat yang stabil kayak gini.
Iya.
Setelah 2 tahunan lah baru habis itu aku rilis lah beberapa bulan yang lalu.
I see. Tapi dia Dekii sebenarnya daunnya bisa lebih besar lagi ya. Ini agak
Bisa lebih besar, dia agak kecil.
interesting.
Ini Hoya occultata loh.
Occultata. Nice to see it flower. Dia sering berbunga nggak?
Sering sih, sering. Sama kayak multiflora gitu modelnya. Ini Hoya irisae silver bang.
Irisae silver.
Ya.
Ini ketemunya di mana?
Ini kan aslinya dari Filipina.
Oke.
Tapi jadi silvernya itu di kebun aku.
Nice. Jadi ketemu yang aneh terus dibanyakin gitu.
Iya. Kayak dwarf gitu loh. Kerdil, agak kerdil.
Oke.
Terus ini. Walaupun dia ada pedangkel gini, tapi belum pernah sampai berbunga sih di tempatku.
Ini pedangkelnya banyak banget.
Hoya SP Garut.
Oke.
Dari Garut.
Ini emang sering berbunga atau apa ya?
Iya, ini sering berbunga, sering banget.
Iya, cakep dia kayak lampu chandelier ya.
Iya.
Hoya macoensis ya.
Iya, ini Hoya bakuensis
Variegata.
inner variegated ya.
Ini imbricata. Nah, tapi sebenarnya dia kalau udah kayak gini, dia tuh bisa keluar cabang dari seluruh dari kiri kanan kan?
Bisa.
Oh ya, kayak gitu sebenarnya. Cakep sih. Kau punya aku udah mati, jadi agak kapok. Tapi dia sebenarnya menarik. So this middle booth here is the botanical gardens. There's actually 4 affiliated locations. This is the Bali. They have in Bogor, which we've done episodes before, Cibodas, and one in Central Java. But each of these booths have a representation of their locality. Indonesia is actually rich in heritage with a huge diversity of environments, cultures, people. I've previously done episodes in Nepenthes enclosure in Kebun Raya, Bogor. So they have a wonderful Nepenthes enclosure in case you're into Nepenthes, but they also have an amazing orchid house there as well. So they have these baby Barringtonia papuanas. There's 3 pots here. Each one of them costs $1 million. Honestly, they haven't really gone down in price since I saw them a while back. They really, it's a plant that's on my wish list, but still not that affordable for me yet. But maybe for some of you who have a little bit more budget, these guys are beautiful. I'm going to show you on the screen one that was filmed at Vernonia Nursery earlier on that is much larger than this, and that's how it can grow. So they can grow into a small tree, and if I'm not wrong, they do fruit in the middle of the trunk because their native pollinator is a terrestrial bird, like a giant bird in Papua. That's really stunning. So they grow like this, put out a leaf, grow up, put out a leaf, grow up and probably so like multiple fireworks. Beautiful palm as well. I think it's like the fishtail palm or one of those. Oh man, stunning. I was explaining this was endemic to Indonesia. This is actually the palm that is used in rotten material, used in wovens and in furniture. If you look from above, it's very spiky from above. This is a palm that creates palm oil. So this actually is the variegated form of it, and it can get quite large. So for some of you who have never seen palm that creates palm oil, this is it. And this is still a baby. Oh my God, you guys, this is a variegated abelmoschus. In Indonesia, we call this the cendrawasih. This is the green form. It looks kind of like a, like a thing. And then I did not know that they come variegated. And it's got yellow variegation, but here it shows some pink and white. This is very complex variegation. Beautiful plant. It actually likes direct sunlight or full sun. I've been trying to propagate mine. They're not the easiest to propagate, not the easiest to grow. But once I get the care right, I will do a care and propagation video for this. But it's an interesting plant. But this is Selaginella. This is quite expensive, 450,000. But look at that, it's beautiful. It's got white new fronds emerging off the ends. And it's got this beautiful coloring on the Selaginella. And if you look at here, it's coming with a new vine that's like that. Maybe these leaves will harden and become this color, if I'm not wrong. Really stunning. Or maybe this is just variegated. But it looks to me like the new fronds that's unfurling is white in color. You see that? So it is quite possible that they turn color as they mature. Really beautiful. I'm at Art Garden, and they are often showing in the United States and in Europe. So some of you are familiar, but this is the bat piper. How cool is that? So the old leaf looks like a bat, and then the new leaf, my gosh, with a white rim around it. That's pretty amazing. And this is a difficult plant to take care of. Pipers are not easy at all. This is another bat piper. This is my hand for comparison. I guess they do get pretty big. And the growers here actually have really ideal growing conditions for these plants. They're high humidity, kind of like low temperature. Low, and when I say low, I meant like 24, 25, 26 degrees Celsius in the daytime. This is a Peperomia polybotria, which is amazing. They're unstoppable. I love growing them around. And this is the variegated version. And I love that half leaf right here. There's another one here with some variegation. So the variegation is, for me, is not too stable yet. So I'm gonna wait it out a bit. And it's 1.2 million, which is a little bit high, but very interesting. Look at how gorgeous that is. This is an Osmanthus variegated, 550,000. But this is a touch me not plant. for 1.5 million. It's a variegated one. It's making rounds on the internet actually. People are looking for this. Oh god. This is like Kabun baby. Look at this cute plant. It says Daphne here. Daphne itu nama tanaman atau nama customer yang beli? Nama customer. And this is 1 million. My gosh, some beautiful peperomias. I believe these are the hybrids, but maybe the Caparata hybrids. And this one is different too. This is the green on green variegation. I have a hard time growing these. Really hard time, but they are really quite beautiful. They need cooler climates, humid and cool climates. This bush is called Dracaena Asia, which is hilarious because Dracaenas are very common plants. But I want to show you this. Look at what they've done with the Dracaena. This is pretty whimsical. So what we know them as these Chinese type bamboos, but they can actually be grown in funky ways. And of course you can cut them. This is an old plant. So you just stick them in soil, let it root, and then like it'll push out babies off the side. You just chop the top off. Really interesting. Sometimes we forget that about plants, and I love, and you can of course braid it as well. Look at that, it's braided like a vase. Some interesting plants here. This one here is a Schefflera, and I wanted to also show you the main trunk. I wanted to see if it's grafted. No, this is, I think, comment down below, but I don't know if this is grafted or if it's a side shoot from this. But I think this is a side shoot, the Schefflera. How amazing. Look at that. It's been cut many times around. Some more Scheffleras here. They're quite beautiful. Common plants, but they bring so much beauty. And that one here, this one, the leaves kind of droop down a bit. Beautiful. Very heavily crested fern. This is also very, very stunning. Look at that. This is a really interesting orchid that called out to me. Look at the blooms. So I'm gonna focus. This is Robiquetas Gardens and Labs. They actually do orchids. And I've noticed a few very, very interesting orchids. This one has interesting leaves. I don't know what the blooms look like. I guess that's the photos. And yeah, but this is really, really quite interesting. They almost look like cordyline leaves. And these ones here, there's really, really fascinating leaves. If you look at this, so gorgeous. Almost look like Cupertius. And this is actually a Leah. They said it's an undescribed species of it. Interesting with the pink coloration. Interesting. This is a begonia species, I believe from Indonesia. So this booth is from Sumatra. I bet my horse money that this is probably from Sumatra. This is 1 million. So this is an Ardisia, that's an undescribed species. It's already got a bit of flower, so they're kind of waiting for the ID to come in. But this is beautiful pattern. If you look at the leaves here, my gosh. Beautiful. This here is an interesting fern, gorgeous foliage. It's 7.5 million, and this really holds a candle to the Microsorum thailandicum, the blue oil fern, because this also has beautiful blue tinge to the leaves. And look at how elegant and beautiful it is. That main frond was a little bit spiky as well. This is really, really stunning. So this is what the base looks like. I don't know if this is an easy or difficult fern to care for. But the fronds truly are quite beautiful. They look like plastic. And so Mia here has taken over her dad's business. And at the nursery, please check out that episode, by the way. There's some beautiful episodes. They do grow out a lot of beautiful palms, some Barringtonia papuana. And this one is the Syzygium Jilhui. And I believe this one and also the Barringtonia papuanas, they will make really, really good houseplants in the future. But again, the palms are what caught my eye. And also, yesterday I actually bought one of these. This is a Liquala mapu. I killed one really hard, and I knew that I had to get another one. They're so beautiful. And Mia helped me pick out a large one. It's in the trunk of my car right now, waiting for me. But every time I come back from overseas, I think that's going to be the first plant that I look into because it is just so beautiful. It's so big, and it's quite a responsibility. I know they're pretty slow-growing plants. To get them to grow to that size, it takes years. So yeah, this is a beautiful, and they truly are a wonderful supplier of these palms.
There is only one specimen of the Black Miracle, and it's a wild growth in Kalimantan.
Okay.
Terus nursery-nya memang hunter Indonesia.
Ya.
Someday dia mungkin greedy atau apa, semua dilepas, cuman disisain satu indukannya.
Okay.
Atau mati indukannya.
Oh no.
And then the Black Miracle hybrid
Yeah.
Yang terkenal jadi Thailand.
Oh, that's sad. Tapi
Padahal
Black Miracle itu hybridnya dia
Iya.
sebenarnya. Wow, tapi sekarang balik lagi ke Indo. But from
Iya.
Thailand nih mungkin ya.
Tapi yang terlanjur membesarkan namanya jadinya
Di Thailand ya.
So we are from Edelweiss Exotics,
Yeah.
and we are specialized in carnivorous plants. As you can see, we have many varieties. We have Nepenthes, we have Sansevierias, we have Venus flytraps, and yeah, they all eat bugs. So that's something very interesting. That's not very common to see.
Big. I've seen them before, but not these size.
So the main part is genetics. So they're a selective breed. So if you get a good quality parent plant, then you can also get the maximum results. And also what is important is how you grow them. You need high humidity, you need the right water quality, and also the media is very important.
But these are species, correct?
No, they are all hybrids.
I see. So selectively bred for the size.
Exactly. So you use two species, and then you make a hybrid.
So what's the largest one that you got here?
The biggest ones are truncadas.
Okay.
As you can see here, they get up to 50 centimeters, and in the wild,
Yeah.
they're very famous to eat rats, mouse.
gosh.
Yeah. These are still babies, actually.
But when you say truncata, it's a species for this.
These are actually species. You're right,
I see.
but they are man-bred, man-created in the human created. Yeah.
So even though it's a species, you guys are growing them out and then finding the one that have larger pictures. to
Exactly,
perform better
exactly.
And keep making new generation to
Exactly.
generation.
Exactly.
Interesting. All right, I'm here with Louis at Louis Organics. We had an episode at Louis
Hey,
a few years back.
hi John.
So Louis has taken an interest in cacti and succulents, so he has his booth here. Maybe can you show me your top few picks, your favorites?
All is my favorite. But sometimes I like the cactus with so many spines, very sharp one.
Yeah.
But sometimes I also like the very colorful one, like this one.
Interesting.
This is really a new variety. They call it inermis because less spine, or some of them even. This one. Yeah.
It's Gymnocalcium.
Yeah, gymnocalcium. Inermis.
And I really love your pairing with the pots. So the pots, tell me a bit about the growing.
Yeah, we try to promote Indonesian artisan pottery in Indonesia because they are so very creative, so many ideas, different style. Yeah, some of them really want to be natural, like this one,
Yeah.
this one. Yeah, but
So-
some of them also want to expose the mixtures in between Indonesian culture type of pottery.
Yeah.
And also they try to make it more luxuries. Yeah,
Are these all one artist or different artists?
different artists.
Amazing. And you pair them with the cacti.
Yeah, like this one, this pot, they call it, the artists call it mimicry.
Okay.
Mimicry is something living and moving, yeah.
Yeah.
So they try to express it through all the wave here.
Beautiful.
But you also have to be able to combine it in which type of cactus will fit well. Yeah.
Okay. And by the way, follow Louis on Instagram at Louis Organics because he has really good styling of not just cacti succulents, but also tropical plants. We have an episode before, but the space has looked a lot better now. Look at this corner here. This is beautiful.
Well, this one, we just won the contest
Wow.
2 weeks ago, yeah, in Bandung.
Yeah. Is
We
it
win
because
a second prize.
it's like very symmetrical? Yeah.
Yeah, and also the motif, the pattern really specific. So
This
You want-
this color,
Yeah.
and then you put a pink gate in front of it. It's really
Very
smart.
contrast, right?
Very contrast,
Very
very
contrast.
a little bit fun and interesting.
Yeah.
And it's kind of this design aesthetic that you cannot teach somebody. It's something
Yeah.
that comes to you.
yeah.
And yeah, very uniquely you. I love it.
And also we try to picturize the background.
Oh, yeah.
This is all type of cactus spine with a very sharp one, and this one is more like coral reefs.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like the sea creatures.
it's amazing.
This one look like reefs, coral reef.
Yeah. Actually, this one here is my favorite. This one really stood out to me.
The rainbow cactus.
Yeah. Does nature produce this? This is exactly star-shaped.
There's a yellow,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, astrophytum with all special pattern.
And
Try
it's
to
amazing.
display it.
Yeah, Christmas. That's funny because you never
Approaching
thought.
the Christmas season, right?
Yeah, because this is like snowy.
And
You're
funny
so
thing,
smart.
yeah, the funny thing, all the patterns is seems like all the Christmas
Yeah.
ornaments. So it fits well as well.
Wow, that's amazing. These are astrophytum from
Astrophytum,
Yeah.
yeah. This is more colorful, like tropical concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a brand here, and I really love their branding. They have the ribbons, they have the containers on everything. It's really, really cool. And they actually carry pachypodiums here. And I'm a big fan of specialty sellers who focus on specific genus. Quite fascinating.
Umurnya lebih dari 10 tahun,
Okay.
terus dia lucu gitu kayak setiap ininya bengkok-bengkok gitu,
Okay, tapi ini natural atau mutasi?
natural.
Tanya menarik ya, karena dia full variegated sebenarnya warnanya gitu. Kayak gini sebenarnya susah nggak dapet?
Nah, emang tuh
Kalau full.
harus ini panas supaya warnanya keluar. Kalau nggak dia kayak jadi hijau gitu kok.
Terus nanti anakannya juga bakal ikut full variegated.
Katanya sih gitu.
Oke.
Ini kan dia full variegated.
Okay, interesting. These are fully variegated Gymnocalciums, quite beautiful. There's some beautiful caudiciform plants here. I don't really know what they are, but you can pause the screen if you want to see the name. So this is a caudiciform plant and vines. This is actually very beautiful. Look at the leaf here. And the caudex, let me show you down below. Looks like that. It's interesting. This here is a cacti booth. With my videos, they're shot in 4K, so you can always pause the screen and you could also zoom in on the video if you're watching from a mobile device. So I'm gonna show you only one bird's eye view of everyone. It's so beautiful. I love watching cacti, although I don't have the space for them. This one actually particularly caught my eye. I've not really seen this before. It's got wonderful, almost feather-like fuzz on the cactus. Could be a mammillaria, I'm not sure. It's got a bit of brown on the top. Beautiful cristata here. And they boast some amazing lithops here. These are living rock or living stone, I can't remember which. I really, really love a bit of decor around them as well. They're not the easiest to grow actually, and before COVID you could find none in Indonesia. You could only find the seeds, but now people are growing them out. They're actually still very, very, very expensive here in Indonesia. Wow. Again, they're a little bit, according to me, more difficult than your average succulent and cacti. So there's some Sansevierias here. This one actually called out to me. This is really beautiful. Look at how tiny that is, but it's so precious. And they have all of these other ones here as well, and some larger ones in the back. This one is beautiful. So this is the mason bowl. Look at that.
As of late, a lot of interesting Tillandsia hybrids has been introduced to the market. These beautiful air plants are from the bromeliad family, closely related to the pineapples. They actually take a very long time to breed, and their variegated forms are extremely rare. This is Tillandsia duratii variegated, also known as solar glare. At the time of filming, this was the only one in the country of Indonesia.
So this is a hybrid for Tillandsia, and it's actually variegated. I actually rarely see Tillandsia variegated at shows, and this is so spectacular. And here's another example of the same plant. It's actually beautiful when you mount it like this. And of course, behind it, there's one that's hanging. This is really, really crazy. Kind of look like a pineapple head here. Beautiful pink and yellow.
Most Platyceriums, better known as staghorn ferns, actually originate from Indonesia. This genre has been heavily cultivated and bred in Japan and Taiwan for decades, resulting in collections that look nothing like what is typically found in nature.
This is the 12th oasis from Taiwan. So we've run into them in a few countries before, in China and Thailand and now here. So these are what they brought in. Of course, you have to Google up to see what the parent plant, but they're sporelings.
So the second plant that I actually admire and adore is the Platycerium bantala curly. So I love this one because not only this is rare.
Yeah.
Kunzo has it, by the way.
I see.
Yeah, Kunzo bought it several years ago, and like I said, you know, the double curl is super beautiful.
I see.
And the bantala curly is, I think only 5 people have it in the whole world. So it's very rare.
So I see a recurring theme. You do like your curly plants.
Yes, I do. I do love mutations.
They're just putting out babies on the side. So maybe
Yeah.
you'll have some children soon.
Yeah, soon, more than 10.
Very elegant Platycerium over here. Look at that. It looks like arms.
So my name is Martin. We are Indonesian Platycerium Society. We have many members from all over Indonesia, and you can see we have the collection of Platycerium here. Also came from different sides of Indonesia.
Are these all Indonesian?
Not everything, but most of them, yes.
Okay, can you show me some of your favorites?
Some of my favorites like this. This is Willinkia, we call Dumbledore.
Okay. And most of these are Willinkii, correct?
Yep.
They're just mutations and forms? Or?
Yeah, special form, mutated form. This one is Willinkia blue eyes.
I see.
They have a very bluish color.
Yeah, and it's narrow. Is it normal?
It's narrow. Yeah, this is the form, that special form that we found in the wild.
Wow.
All the leaves are upside down sometimes.
Now, when you find this, does it mean that there's a lot nearby that's the same form, or is this just this one?
Just this one.
Wow, and this is why they're so unique. Now, the only way to clone them is by having offset, correct? Like on
Offset
the
like
sides.
pups.
Yeah.
Offset like this.
Because if you grow them from spore, they really
And yes, it took about 1 to 1.5 years to grow from spores. This is Willinkia sawangensis.
from Sawangan.
Yep,
We-
it's from Sawangan. Found about 20 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
This plant has been grown in bought from people in Thailand, Taiwan,
I see.
all over the country. This is found in wild.
Okay.
They call it Willinkia epiphytra. Found in the wild maybe around 1 year ago.
Pavitra means it's an area.
It's just a name. I don't really know what the meaning of epiphytra is.
I see. But now, are these endangered or threatened in the wild?
No,
Okay.
they are not endangered. But we still promoting selling them via what do you call it? Sporelings,
Yeah.
spore-grown plants.
Yeah.
Just to reduce the
Pressure.
poaching and the pressure to the wild Platycerium. So this is Platycerium willinkii wild, we call it now. We have 2 mother plants here.
Yeah.
We have 2. But this one is grown under sunlight, and this one grown under grow light.
Oh, wow.
But if you really notice, this one already have spores,
I see.
and this one don't.
So
The character only going to be formed if the spores have grown on these fronts and then curl the leaf
I
up.
see. So is it safe to say that they're happier under grow light?
They both look happy. It's
Okay.
okay. You can grow them under sunlight, they are happy, and under grow light also happy.
I see, but the grow light spore making spore faster earlier.
And more compact.
I see. Interesting. And these are the babies here, right?
These are the babies, you know.
And can you tell us how much this one costs?
The owner wanted to have like for 2 billion.
2 billion. Okay, let me do that conversion for you, and it's gonna be on the screen somewhere. Interesting. So this is, do you know what region it's found in?
It's from East Java.
East Java.
That's all I can tell you.
This is the last day of the show. We came here yesterday, we vlogged here, and everything's like sold out. That's pretty cool. And that too, we have some colorful Tillandsias that were sold out.
Thank you guys so much for watching this all the way to the very end. If you have enjoyed this episode, be sure to make time next weekend for the Aroid tour. Please do comment down below with some thoughts, smash that like button, and subscribe if you've not done so. If you wish to help me out financially for about a cup of coffee a month, you may join as a YouTube member simply by opening any of my videos from a computer desktop, and next to my channel name there will be a join button. Or you may join my Patreon at patreon.com/SeanFromOnlyPlants.